Hey guys, it's Izzy here, and today I'm going to be doing my little breakdown discussion review video for the new Avengers Endgame trailer. Ooh, the first trailer. I don't know whether it's a teaser trailer or a trailer, but it came out yesterday. And oh, I'm filming this on Saturday, by the way. It's coming up on Sunday, but I'm filming this on Saturday. And oh my God, I watched it yesterday during study hall, and I was like, holy crap, so many questions. So I watched it yesterday and I watched it again and I watched it again and now I'm just going to do this video. I think I might split it into two parts because I have a lot of questions as well as a lot of comments to make about this trailer, even though it's how long I'm like looking at it from my computer. It's like 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Yes, that is correct. So I'm just going to go frame by frame for this trailer. So, the first frame, we see Iron Man's little, like, helmet. So it's like, not his helmet. God, I'm, like, so confused already. Like, my first instinct was just like, wait, he's still stuck in space? And we see his hand reaches out to, like, grab it. And he starts recording. And he's recording to Pepper. And
hey, Miss Potts. If you find this record,
he's stuck in a pod and he's in space. Okay, first of all, so what I'm assuming here is he's been stuck in space for the past few years because there's a few year gap between Infinity War and Endgame. And so he must have, the Thanos snap must have happened and he must be stuck in space now, and a subplot for this movie is going to be like how he gets home so that we can defeat Thanos. And oh my God, I'm nervous.
Don't feel bad about this.
He says
part of
the
the journey
food
is the end.
rations are out. Like,
just for the record, being
they're
adrift
gone.
in space with zero promise of rescue is more fun than it sounds.
It's just
Food and water.
oof. Food and Water is out 3 days ago. I'm like watching it as like, I don't know if you can hear it. I don't even know. I'm gonna have to watch it back. But okay, so what I also want to know is basically there's a year gap. He is stuck in space. What's going on with Pepper? Are we gonna get like Tony scenes and Pepper scenes of her grieving, her assuming that she's dead, or she's somehow still in contact with him through this, like, these videos or whatever? And like, what's really going on Earth now that literally half the universe is gone? Like, what the heck? The end of Infinity War was literally like vehicles stopping in the middle of the road because the owners of the cars are like, Thanos snapped into ash. Like, how is the government, like, how are the citizens of the world taking this? Like, I want to know, like, how much has society changed? Has there been, like, a lot of, like, poverty going around because people are out of jobs because they're dead now? And, like, how are people grieving? Because it's just, like, it's, like, what's going on Earth? Also, music is very Stranger Thingsy in the beginning. Oh my God, the music changes to like this like dun, 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 and then like it's the Marvel Studios with like the 10 for the IO and studios, and then it's like going into Ash, and I'm just dying a little bit on the inside because oh my God, Infinity War ruined me. Okay, so in the next frame we see, I'm sorry, this is like way too close up with me, but we see a suit of armor. I'm not wearing my contacts right now, and I'm not wearing glasses, so I'm technically blind at this point. So I don't know. I don't even know where this could be. I think it's supposed to be Thanos' armor that he wore in Infinity War, or like, because I don't see where else it could be. It looks like it's inside the Soul Stone, you know, like where like Thanos is like, he did the snap and he's sitting in this chair and he's looking out into the sunset and he like smiles. I think it's that place, and I think that's his suit of armor. I could be wrong, but I don't know. And then there's a shot of, I think Thanos is going through like the field, and like you can tell that it's him with like the gauntlet. I don't know.
Exactly what he said he was.
And then we hear Natasha, what up, girlfriend, with her new blonde hair looking fine AF. Anyway, she's saying Thanos did exactly what he wanted to do. And then we see the Avengers complex, and I'm assuming Natasha and Steve are here. Cut to Steve crying! What the F? I don't think he's cried in one of the movies before, and like, oh, this makes me so sad. She says he did exactly what he wanted to do, cut out 0.5% of living things, creatures in general, and cut to a scene of, oh, poor Bruce. We see the little holograms of like the people that have died. Well, not the people that have died, the people. So we see, you know what? I'll explain. We see Bruce looking at holograms of Scott, Ant-Man, and Shuri. And then Shuri's photo switches to Peter's hologram, Peter's photo. And Bruce looks so distraught and so upset. My poor baby boy. Going back to like, how are people grieving now that half of the universe is literally gone? I am just like, how Peter is gone. He's been gone for a good few years. At first I heard that it was like 5 to 10 year gap, but no, apparently it's supposed to be like 2 years, because I'm cutting a bit of ahead here. But we see there's like the last scene that we see in this trailer is Scott. He is full size out of like, if you've seen the Ant-Man and the Wasp, the end credit scene is literally, he goes into, I don't even know what it is, but he goes into like this other realm. He shrinks down to his little ant size, and the end credit scene, like, oh my god, like, Pym and like those 3 people, I forgot their names. Fuck. Hope and Hank and Hank's wife disintegrate into ash because Infinity War is happening as the end of like Ant-Man and Wasp. Like, they're literally in the same time, exact same time, these 2 movies. So Hank and Hope and Hank's wife are gone. I forgot Hank's wife's name. I know she's played by Michelle Pfeiffer. I don't know how to say her last name, sorry. But they disintegrate. How the heck did how did Scott get back to his normal size and get to the Avengers compound? Like, I want to know how this happened. Like, because I'm so confused. I probably am missing some information here, and I haven't read any of the comics. I just, like, religiously watch these movies and try and, like, watch as many YouTube videos with, like, information as I can. So I'm just like, so he has to have gone to regular human size, gone out of that little area, environment that Hank and Hank's wife put him in, and because they would not have gotten him out. Scott needs to have gone back to normal size, gotten out of that thingy, traveled to the Avengers compound, so that I'm assuming he can team up with the remaining Avengers to defeat Thanos. My question is, how the heck did he do that? Scott says through the camera, we met a few years ago. Okay, I'm confused. Going back to like time gap between Infinity War and Endgame. I thought it was like 5-10 year, like 8-year gap, because I thought it was like, that's what I heard. That's what I heard like in the news, on the websites that I was looking through with like having to do with Endgame. And I'm so confused. Like, it's like 2-3 year gap between Civil War and Endgame, because Scott and Steve met during Captain America Civil War. How the heck could that be? I'm so confused with this timeline. They've messed up with the timeline before, like with Spider-Man Homecoming and Iron Man, when they like mentioned the ring. Like Happy's like, oh, I've got this ring since 2008 or something, and like the timeline just didn't match up according to like the movies and stuff. So they probably did it again by accident, but like, I don't know. That's still up for interpretation. Okay, going back to the place where I left off, we cut to Thor in a cell for some sort of reason. And then we see Nebula.
He lost friends.
Nebula, I'm assuming, is in either Iron Man, the same ship as Iron Man, Tony is in, or in the Guardians of the Galaxy ship. Because we see her stroking something.
family.
I don't even know what, but it looks like the Guardians. Or Tony could be in the Guardians ship. I don't know whether they're together. Nebula, I read something about how in one of the comics, Nebula is hugely involved with defeating Thanos. She somehow gets a hold of the gauntlet or something because, like, we know now that, like, Nebula was Thanos' other daughter of sorts. And it was, like, I'm so confused. Like, is she actually going to play a big part here? I really want to see, like, a really cool redemption of her. And, you know, it would be so cool because she's such an interesting character. Anyways. Okay, this I'm very interested in. We are in a new place. It looks somewhere. It's definitely not America. And we see a man in this armor. He has a shield and he goes like this or whatever. And then we see Natasha. She's holding this umbrella. It's raining. And then he takes off his hood. It is Clint, but he's Ronan, okay? I've heard a lot about Ronan. I've heard so many conspiracy theories that, and like probably like rumors that he's gonna turn to Ronan in Endgame. And ooh, oh, so I just looked online. He's sporting apparently a katana-esque blade in a rainy Japanese city. So they're in Japan. From what I've heard, Ronan is kind of like so basically Ronan is supposed to be this identity that Clint takes on in replace of Hawkeye after the events of Civil War, and it's obvious that now he is Ronan. And Ronin, I'm looking, is a Japanese term for the masterless samurai, a lone warrior. So since I haven't read any of the comics like I said before, what does this mean? Like, is he still a hero? Is he still a part of the Avengers? Is he by himself now? I've heard so many rumors of a Hawkeye TV series, a miniseries of sorts, or like people are like, oh, I want him to have his own movie. I want to know, like, is he an assassin now? I don't know, because I've heard things about him being an assassin. I could be completely wrong. I literally have no idea. But like, is he part of the Avengers anymore? Is he going by himself? Is he just gonna go at it alone and this is how he leaves the MCU? Like, is he like the Lone Ranger, you know? Like, is he like on his own? Is he kind of like shying away? Is he like moving away and separating from Natasha? Because I know that these two characters, Natasha and Clint, are very close. Oh, and then we see Steve with a picture of Peggy, which makes me want to cry. The poor babe, he misses his true love.
This is gonna work, Steve.
And then he says, she's gonna say,
because I don't know what I'm gonna do.
She says, this is gonna work. And Steve says, I know, it better, because I don't know what I'll do with myself if it doesn't. And it breaks my heart. And cut to the logo. Oh, this is satisfying. Avengers. Endgame. So yeah, I basically covered everything in this trailer. One thing that I do want to address that I haven't yet, the title, Avengers Endgame. There have been so many conspiracy theories about what the title is going to be, and it's Endgame. Somebody tried to like spill some information on the title being like the initials were FH. So people were like, okay, Avengers FH. What could FH stand for? They tried to go off like the comic books and see what it meant. Some people thought it was like finding heroes, the found heroes. Some people were making jokes about it, like fucking Hulk or finding Hawkeye. Like, that's what the movie's gonna be about, finding Hawkeye. Or it could be like something completely different. Like recently I heard, like before the trailer came out, people were thinking it was gonna be Avengers Annihilation. Or like going along with realistically speaking, some people were like falling heroes, falling heroes, Finding Heroes, like things like that. And then I saw that it was supposed to, what is it? The title has already been said in a previous Marvel movie, which makes sense looking back because Doctor Strange in Infinity War did say we are in the end game now. So that does make plenty of sense. I don't know other times where they've said the word end game. I think Tony said it another time too, but I don't know. I can't remember. I need to watch all the movies all over again. So if I'm missing anything else. And then it's at the end, it just says it's in April. So yeah, that's basically my rundown of this trailer. I know that this video is all over the place, and I apologize. I just really wanted to make this video just to put my thoughts out there. I probably will be doing a theory video, like what I think is going to happen in this movie sometime soon, or like sometime next year, because obviously next year. Oh, hold on. And it probably looked like a mess. Like my makeup and my hair probably looks like shit, but yeah. I just really wanted to do this video. I'm going to be making an Andy Mack video as well today, probably. I need to watch the most recent episode, and then I'll combine the 2 most recent episodes into one video for you guys. So yeah, just tell me your thoughts about this trailer in the comments down below, because oh my god, emotions! What's going to happen in this movie? So excited. So yeah, just tell me in the comments down below. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so that you are notified when I make a new video. I try and upload as much as I possibly can, like at most like once a week. And social media will be down in the description bar. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!